It's debut season. It does feel like debut season. I will also be holding another uncapped subathon the same month. So if you guys would like to keep me here forever and ever and ever, 9th of September. Open end. I expect nothing but cursed content. Good. Good. I hope I will meet your expectations. We like cursed debuts. One fear. Alright, gamer, thank you for the bongo CP. I appreciate it. Hustling, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Hive Minds. Oh, you mean to tell me we could have played something else than chess together? Yeah. All you gotta do is ask.
You mean to tell me we could have played something else than chess together?
We just played chess. I lost both times. I'm really sad about it. I thought I was gonna get a W today. Time to add you to the OC list. Oh heck yeah! Chat, I'm on the list. And for once, it's not a government wanted list. For legal reasons, that's a joke. It's almost Genshin time. I can feel it. Did it unpack its freaking files? Please, I'm begging you. I need this game. I have a problem. Gamba addiction is one of them. Yes! Let's go! You guys ready? I'm down to play Zomboid together. I want to figure out, Toasties and everyone that's playing Zomboid, have you played on like a server before? I gotta still figure out how big a server to buy and what to set up for. So I need one of you professionals to help me with it. Because my sponsor, unnamed, has agreed to like swap me from Minecraft to Zomboid server. I have to get lunch later, but will of course be lurking. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your meal. And thank you again so much for the raid. Here is Wonderwall. As the music stops, don't leave me music. Here we go. Have we tried yelling at it to unpack these faster? I've been playing on a server right now, but with just my friends. We set up our own server. Oh. I just gotta know what to do. Because I'm very new to the... I had to ask friends to help with the Minecraft server stuff as well. Because I'm very new. Here's Wonderwall.
A bitter pill to
hey, look at my other husband's chat.
Side effects.
I've been trying my best to at least log in and do my dailies every day. I don't think I did my dailies yesterday. I think I flaked out. Because I got too busy. I still haven't finished my slides for debut, by the way, chat. Something Wonderwall. I hope I will get them finished before. And I'm not sitting there like last time, 10 minutes before debut stream. I'm trying my best. Wait, is that a snake? Yeah, he has a snake. I was gonna say a pet snake. That's very wrong. What?
The doctor will see you now.
That's her voice. You got Fischl on team. Me too. I love Fischl. I have Miko, but I don't have her leveled yet because I haven't finished Kuromiya yet. Why isn't he in Honkai? He should be everywhere all the time and in the jar. Not gonna lie, he's perfect. Oh, not this one again. Alright, so are you guys ready for the salt?
A bitter pill to swallow, taking a turn for the better.
Hello?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Press this Q button, nothing happens. Let's more.
Wretched vermin. Squall Fury.
Is it too loud or is the volume okay, chat? In the yeah. For safety. He can't get sick in quarantine. Oh god.
Reveal.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Behold.
By the way, that buys you crucifixion meme chat. Thank you so much for that. Whoever gave you Photoshop, blur should be thy day.
Remember.
Oh, I did change the. You remember you guys voted on a Discord banner and icon last week.
Squall Fury.
I changed them today. Get him, Greg. We love Greg. In this household, we love and appreciate Greg. Yeah. I don't remember who we need all those sergeant sigils for. I think it's Milady. But now we got him. The heal is not as good anymore, cha, because I just swapped artifacts. But DPS Baizu is real. He's got a gun in game, and he will hurt every enemy in the way. And a profile picture on Discord are Pog because you guys made them, or at least picked them. Cyber, hi, welcome back. Also, Miss, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hive Mind. Hope you have a good day today. Gather, hello. How are you on this wonderful Worms Day? Oh, look at them, they're dancing. I'm about to ruin these guys' day.
The doctor will see.
A bit.
Hold the line. By royal decree.
The wind rises. That's far enough. Yeah.
It's funeral hours. Just listen to your yellow cover. Your voice is amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Upon me.
Wait until you hear the next few. I have a new song cover coming out every single month from here on out
Bitter pill to
until
swallow.
the end of the year. Oh, excuse you. What the heck? Freaking chicken strips. Yay. Okay, we got all of the fungi parts that we need for Baizu Ascension. Now we only need 6, 9, 4, 20 Baptist sigils. Just get back home. How are you, Lulu and Chet? I'm doing great today. How are you? Trying my hands on editing that Mango Lulu emote dimensions. It's harder than I initially thought. Oh, emote dimensions. You just need to make a canvas with those, right?
Seems like an emergency.
I'm very tempted. I just don't know if we're legally allowed to use RTX cheap as an emote. Because it's a pre-made model.
Know your place.
Strike! It's called a strike, right? In bowling, it's a
As
strike.
you wish, main Fräulein.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects.
Rest and rebuild.
The wind rises.
This is the new song, cha. I hope you guys like it. I hope you can hear it over the battle noises. I'm sure you will, Arnie. I'm sure you will. I love the song. Wait, where's the last one then? We're supposed to do 4, right? Oh, it's over here. We got Touch the Light next. Still not that known Genshin characters, but not one of my favorites is probably Raiden and Beidou. I love Beidou.
The audacity to even make that request.
I own Beidou, not Raiden. It's okay. Once you get to Raiden's story, I don't know if you're gonna like her anymore. I don't like her. The dancing little emote thing is so well with the new song. Yay! It was pure accident, I promise. This was not pre-planned. I was doing the emote showcase for debut stream today. And it's really hard to find a frame on the dancing emote that showcases the dancing emote. Like animated emotes in general are really difficult. Come on, touch. 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 I'm gonna touch the blower bar. Oh, you mother. Why is he so fast? Does this not count as touching the blower bar? Come on. Come on. This piece of garlic. I guess we have to go slow mode. Oh! Accidental Aranara moment. Okay. They're not dependent on the weather, right? Like, there's no regular level Aranara sunny day. And then rainy day. Go to hand it to the artists that make emotes. Yeah, they're excellent. Did I miss another VTuber lecture? Wait, when? Oh no, it hasn't happened yet. The 2nd of September. I'm not doing any more VTuber classes for now. I don't think people were particularly interested in it. And I kind of covered everything last time. So no more classes, chat. If you want another class, you gotta get me invited to Offkai again next year. Follow you from seeing clips on your Instagram. Oh heck yeah! I even made a cult roll for you. Excellent. I can't wait to listen to it. I can't wait to read it. I hope it's very funny. How was your day today, miss? I hope you're having a good one. Oh, hit 6 floppy mushrooms. Oh god, I can't even see those. Oh no, when the color blindness hits. When the color blindness hits. Oh. Exclamation mark filter in chat if you want to see what I see. Anyway, green isn't real. Purple isn't real. Fuck. Oh, that counts. Nice. Thank you for the filter command. So people get intimidated by it. Not many people get what it takes to be a streamer. It's much harder than it looks. It is. It is. Oh. Sleepy, hi. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the hive mind. Can we get a one of us in chat? Streaming is hard work and determination, not just playing games. That's true. I think it would be better if I was good at playing games. But gacha content is all you get today, chat. Oh, come on, take me to Adventures Guild. Thank you for the one of us. I tried to stream before, but I can't talk. Oh, it takes a long time. You guys have seen... What was it? Someone dug out the first debut stream that I did. It takes a long time, chat. You need like a few years to get used to it. Or just be very, very extroverted. So, here is the confession. Ah, frick. That was the confession, thank you. I'm trained in... Oh! Mouse! Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it! Also, Mouse, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm trained in, like, theater stuff, right? So... I have sort of prior experience... Ooh, that's a pretty flower. Okay, we're getting that. I'm sure that's an essential material for someone. Or cooking material. So I have some prior experience. And it still took me 3 years to figure out what I want to do. And how to. Kimbodo, thank you! I appreciate it. Are you a VTuber too? Your username says VTuber. Are you a VTuber too?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
I use OBS on my real job. Streamworks the clients. Wait, that's so cool. I hate OBS. I use Streamlabs and I've always used Streamlabs. OBS stresses me out so much. I use OBS for Bilibili. I haven't been able to stream in a while. On Bilibili. Explanation! They changed their verification process and they just won't accept my freaking passport because I'm not a Chinese citizen. So... I'm kind of effed a little bit on coming back to Bilibili until the company I go through figures it out. So... we'll be on YouTube for a few Fridays more. Streamlabs is superior? In some ways, yeah. Yeah, customer service is great. At least there is customer service. I don't think OBS has any. Like OBS with Streamlabs at the same time. Oh, you mean Stream Elements?
One should take ample time to pause.
It's talking, but it's still a skill everyone has to learn. Yeah. I didn't talk a lot.
About to collapse, aren't you?
Where were we? I wanted it to go to the quest. Is there no Catherine here? There's a Catherine here. There was I wasn't a big talker before I started streaming. I was fairly quiet.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
So it was twice as difficult, I find. We can't move our dailies to here. Okay, we're gonna finish that quest today, Ja. We're gonna finish that quest. What is in story quest? Oh, we can claim a key, but I can't unlock it. So I guess we'll claim a key next time. We still have a bunch of those. This one! Archon quest, that's more! Cute. That dress is adorable. Right, how do we get there? Will we get more screen time of the cute diver? He's adorable. He's adorable. I wish he was the MC in Subnautica. I would play it. Ah! I feel like Streamlabs is so much easier. It is. It is. It's also every time I have a tech problem because I pay their premium, I just go to tech support and they just fix it. I could not fix this
it's
myself.
Right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
With voice? With the voice leaving? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I've been keeping
Sorry
watch,
to hear
Mademoiselle.
that.
I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Huh, very good.
It is more friendly.
Let's not let our guard down for now.
Lovely feast lady. I love Kuromiya. You're rolling your letters so well. Can't see that. Super jealous. I think it's genetic, right? Do you have a tech support team for you? Sorry, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a very unprofessional laugh, but I don't. It's me, duct tape, percussive maintenance, and hoping that whatever my issue is, Google will provide the answer. Oh, we were gonna do a heist, didn't we?
Not a
Not
laugh. A Kuromiya weed.
It's a wheeze. I don't have a tech. I've never had a tech support team. Never. Unprofessional laugh. Can we get like 5 gifted for that unprofessional laugh? I'm going in the sewers where I belong. Yippee! But first, I'm stealing these. Cash in the sewers. Oh, I love jumping. I miss jumping in video games. Dio, thank you for the follow. Jotaro. Dio, why would I take the ladder when I can do this? Whee! I've never heard her make that sound before. That's adorable. Bottom text. Google the best tech support. Go on Reddit. Get cussed out. It happens to me more than once. I hate going on Reddit for tech issues. Especially if it's something new and there's no thread on how to fix it. And you ask something, they're like, are you fucking stupid? I know I am. I'm really old. I'm very boomer. This feels like Dark Souls. Why does this feel like Dark Souls? But yeah, there's no tech support team. There's just Prej. Hope I can fix it myself and figure it out. If it's not a streaming software problem, just Prej. Kuromiya Prej. IRL. Someone else. Not much else I can do. Wee. There was something I could pick up. Did I miss it? You good? Okay, he's in the sewers, sniffing the sewers. Just what we rats do. Katarina, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the hive, man. Kanaba! Welcome. I've only had one purpose for Reddit, and it's teasing Bin. Wait, does Bin have like a subreddit or something? I want to make one again, but the last one I made got banned because somebody has the hateds for me. I hate Reddit. It must be redacted. We had a subreddit for like 2 days, and then it was gone suddenly, and I got timed out like really badly. Shadow banned. For some software, just go to email support or even Discord. Oh, if somewhere has like a support, some places have like a Discord for tech support, and it's just community Discord. I hope somebody helps you, or else unpogs your day. Even the sewers in Fontaine are nice. Can you go diving in the sewers? Asking for a friend. Lizard! You having a good meal here, sir? We have it, but it restored. It took me an hour to install Minecraft mods. Ooh, what did you get? What mods did you install? Also, Vault, good to see you again. Thank you for the head pats. I didn't see you there earlier. There is a viewpoint. Oh my god, Fontaine is so big. Like, I really don't mind cityscapes, but this feels so strange. Having been an all-outdoor Genshin creature the entire time, and now suddenly we're forced to be indoor creatures. Hello, Grandma. That is not your wallet. That is my wallet. It always has been. Why does it have pictures of your children? I'm a magician. They just appear here sometimes. Sorry, that was something sparkling. I'm stealing it. I mean, I'm borrowing it. Yeah. It's to make Minecraft look like trailer Mojang make. Like the skin of the Minecraft as opposed to the core of the Minecraft.
So,
Press animation plus bare bones. Okay.
It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged.
Under
the present
circumstances,
circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
I've become a little calmer as a person since I've become a streamer. Because no matter how much technical difficulties I have on a day, I can't panic on stream or I'll ruin the experience for people, right? So, I've gotten so much better at hiding that I'm stressed out. That I can force myself to just not be stressed anymore. I don't know how to best describe it. Thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
So real
to be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago.
Would you guys be up for the macarons we made with her earlier as a Genshin recipe?
Your father.
For the YouTube channel.
He was the previous boss's Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
Sorry, I was very thirsty.
I'll explain
I've
it
seen
myself.
too much Baizu today.
I
I'm experiencing a lot of
this
thirst.
topic forever, and as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Who did her
He was
dad sleep
accused of
with?
murdering his own
okay.
friend, but he chose
Yeah,
a duel
murder.
to defend his honor instead of standing
murder.
trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
Did hydrate, Lulu? I did
I do
hydrate.
not believe my father was a murderer.
Thursday day is tomorrow.
I'm sure he was set up. At the time,
No, tomorrow
I
is
believed
Chilla's
that
horror
if he only
game
stood
day,
trial and was duly investigated,
Chilla's
something
horror
in this
game
would
day.
crop up and prove his innocence.
Baizu over.
Strangely,
Feels
he
like
not only
it.
requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that.
For his
How could
honor.
he protect his honor if he's dead?
You've seen so much
If anything,
Baizu. Who are
he
you
gave
in
up his
person?
chance to defend himself.
That's right. There's no too much Baizu. It does seem quite odd. I wonder what it
closest
smells
piece of
like in the
info I have
Fontaine sewers.
Is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Yum.
Ah, so that's
mean,
why you're so
ew.
determined to get to the bottom of that case.
Successful don't open Genshin for 2 months. Why? Don't be proud
That's
of
right.
that. That's really sad.
Also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in. But I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened.
No, you
Was my
don't.
father coerced?
Girl.
Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
Are you not charging, bruv? What the
If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications.
Anyway, here's
when giving birth
Wonderwall.
to
My
me.
tracking almost died there. Good job.
now,
I've still not
Here I
downloaded
am
the
investigating
update.
his death.
The Fontaine one, but it's so
You
good.
really are a handful.
I
aren't you,
missed
Papa?
out on it. Sorry, we're gonna pause. There's a dad joke here. What did the drummer call his twin daughters? Anna 1, Anna 2. Okay, that one was on our other dad jokes too. I remember that. Seeking the truth. You know, we're quite alike in this
Listen,
regard.
Please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all,
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little
love the 4.0
suspicious when he was
update.
accused?
Repetitions? I don't
Perhaps
know. I
people
can't
just
remember
revel in
all
that
of
kind of
them.
drama.
This one has a
It's
few
not
hundred
something
more.
exclusive to people from Fontaine,
The
really.
drummer name has 3
Everyone's
kids.
like
Anna
that.
1, Anna 2,
People love
Anna 3.
watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss
The
from
only
one
thing
slip up just
stopping
as much.
me from going back to Genshin is Stario. And time, I'm guessing.
Never mind.
City
If
Fontaine
Callus was
having
really
only voice
falsely
sound
accused,
active, as in no
We have
backup
to
music.
find the truth.
Yeah, I haven't had the music
Deserve to have
yet.
that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Miss
My god,
Cora.
that's excellent.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of
Yeah.
you.
That's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Cloran told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Aww.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa.
Order in my
What
courtroom.
madness drove you to ask the person who
Will we go
killed
back
you
to the
take
courtroom,
care
by
of
the
me?
way? That was a very cool
All
experience.
right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I
want
was
to see
just
the hot judge
complaining
again,
towards
chat.
the end.
I don't have a cross. You have a cross.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
There's something like an Easter egg in the fontaine. If you go near it, easier to hear without
Please,
music.
relax and get
What
some
is
sleep.
it?
We will ensure you rest soundly.
What is it? I can't believe we're living in the sewers. It's in the 5 hours till I become a wizard. What are you doing, Blue?
It's almost too safe. Huh?
Oh, you're playing D&D tonight?
Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them
Wizard
off your
years
back.
old.
But
Oh, it's almost your birthday!
were
Let's
you waiting here the
go!
whole time?
Better go hear
I just
yourself when you
returned
can.
after
Post
going
no
out for a
video of it on
while.
socials.
I did
Can you
some
tell me where in
investigating
Fontaine?
yesterday
Hey
regarding
you!
the main
Hey
Vache.
you! Orbian, how are you doing? Waka waka.
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Definitely pulling
Guess
for
Paimon
Mob Boss
wasn't
Lady.
speaking for everyone just
She's
now,
really
huh?
cute. But my heart is set on a different Geo
Unfortunately,
character.
this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have
I do
a
hope we will
match
get a story
anywhere.
quest though.
I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
But he gone.
Is that too late though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to.
They're
And
local
that
Arby's.
is the archives kept by Chief Justice Mouviolette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanette you
Because
met
I wanna see him
is
again.
one of the
He's
young
so
women who
cute.
went missing recently, we should be able to find some related
that
information there.
Prime Gilf, I swear.
So Novelette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you.
How are you, normal?
Case, let's go talk to him,
Very normal,
shall we?
Rookie. How are you doing today? We were talking about normal and say-so topics. Very normal.
No, it's
Very
nothing.
say-so. Would you guys
Let's
like
go
a
see the
sip of this
Honorable Chief Justice.
Gatorade? Not sponsored. Wow. I thought we were doing a heist. We're doing a heist, right? Oh, we have to go back on the surface. Yes. Yes. Possibly. Oh God, I hope we don't have to go
Palais
back
is right
there.
up ahead. Come on.
Speed run. Just keep it simple. What is a symbol? Wait, is that the triangle thing? I need to see him, sniff him. I mean, see him. I mean, sniff him. I mean, wherever he is. Unhands him, please. And that's good. And I'm doing good. Yay! That's good to hear. Rookie, how was your
Please
day?
state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Huh. This place does look pretty
Sniffer!
heavy-guarded.
Symbols like the gold
Guess
medal
that
disc.
proves that
Oh, the
Novelette's
mini
files are really
guns!
secure.
Wait, that sounds really
Hey,
cute. Wait, I need
Don't
a
you
quick
recognize us?
Huh?
No?
Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy. So please leave if you don't have a reason
They're
to
so
be here.
cute.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you
Should we get symbols for the stream? Say
we
at and chat if we should get
the great
some.
magician Linny.
For like gifted subbies or something.
Yes,
That's
I
kind of
remember.
cute.
I read about it in the Steambird. You
Also, mowed the
you
lawn
must
yesterday.
be Winnie's
Coggers! Good job,
attorneys.
rookie.
It's all coming back to me now.
I still need to,
We're here today to
since
report
spring,
and
I wanted
archive
to
some
dig up
information
my
on the
old
follow-up case.
corners in the
Is that
garden
even a thing?
that have been overgrown. I still haven't done it. It's like almost September.
Of course. Don't
Too late to
worry.
do it now,
We're
right?
here on official business.
They're so cute,
Trust
right?
All right then, I'll let you through.
Agreed.
The Chief Justice
Get
is
snare
just
drums for a recent
inside.
speedrun.
Thanks so much.
But Pom Pom is cuter. That's true. Pom Pom is cuter. Just a minimal little bit cuter. Okay, are you guys ready? Here we morph. Knock knock.
Please come in.
I'm normal. I'm very, very normal about this. Oh sheep, it's his own chambers. I don't like sample. Why not? I love sample.
We only lied again because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So basically,
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking
oh wait,
for a
sorry,
man
I'm on
called
stream.
Vache.
Say so,
He
comment.
may have been an eyewitness in a serial disappearances case.
I'm ready.
If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
His eyes are so beautiful. How is he allowed to be this beautiful,
Who knew that
child?
Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Illegal. Da-da-da.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Guess that's that. Maybe it's a code name.
What if it was really just
He's
a
so
dream?
heckin' pretty, right?
Is that so? All right then.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Oh no, do we owe him something? Cash money dollars? What's with the
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
Aww. He's the wise.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I
spell
pushed
his
through the
eyes
guards to
were
talk to
casted
you
on them.
as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought
My
there was
leg has
something
some
fishy
Lula.
with the
Oh.
case,
Ow,
yet
ow,
you
ow.
still allowed the duel
Ow,
to go
ow.
ahead.
Thank you for letting me be extra
In your
thirsty this
eyes,
fine Wednesday,
the
Chad.
value
I
of a human
appreciate it.
life is nothing
appreciate it.
compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give
Oh
me
god,
the
the
power
tears
to
got
stop
leveled.
him
Oh.
from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to.
Poor
If
Navia,
you
that's
really
so sad.
have no heart,
So
then
tragic.
just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything.
Dad, come on. Go away.
In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Is that how you really pronounce it? God, I don't know how to speak French. Somebody teach me. Please. When he cast money dollars, that her dad asked this guy to do it. For extra tragic effect. Maybe he needed to hide something. Maybe he needed to fake his death. We don't know him.
Navia, are you okay?
She lost her dad, let her be upset. Oh, it started raining.
Rain. It's raining.
You're right.
Because it's
Wasn't
a sad
it still
moment.
sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the
That's how
day
I
my
tried
father
it,
was
and with
convicted
the
of murder,
rain.
it was also raining.
Do it for her or despite her, though things hard. Maybe he did. Maybe he went, let me do it for you. That's how I'd write it. Oh, rain.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Didn't they say that the Hydro Dragon cries? Is that how your father says?
He was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
A terrible day for rain. Oh, sheep. About to make 90% of chat cry. Baseball cap and looks to the sky. Anyway, it's Wednesday. Post a funny dog. But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Wait.
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer
Afternoon,
could have been turned into water?
Good afternoon.
And
Oh,
then
Brian,
got
either
washed
is
away with the rain?
fine. Happy time zone to you. How are you
If
today?
that happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
I'll come with you. Well, the
Great.
idea's still
Let's go
fresh. Let's go. Breakthrough! Ah! Oh, we're somewhere completely else now. What the hell? When the jump cut, oh, that bird looks like him. That bird looks like... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Your mother is very hot. Just Lulu at a random seagull. Your mother is very, very hot. Oh, Rocket! Thank you for the gift! It's a Calypso! Wait, that's not very cordial. Okay, that sounded better. Thank you! I appreciate it! One step closer to new emotes reveal! The ones that Corey made us chat. Corey was here earlier. I hope Corey's doing well tonight.
Whoa! What a huge ship!
All those evidence will be lost in time, like tears in the rain.
There's no need to be so surprised.
I'm good, thanks, Lucien. That's good to hear. How is college?
It's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common.
You're welcome.
A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest.
I really appreciate it.
It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past.
Why would you
Paimon was
lie?
confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Don't make a submarine joke, chat. Current events.
Croissant
Don't
is where
make a
Spina
submarine
Tivers
joke.
began, after all.
Not yet.
It's our main base. Our home.
Silver, thank you for paying your taxes, chat. Don't forget to pay your sleepy taxes today. Don't forget to pay your sleepy taxes today. This reminds me of Atlantis. It's really, really beautiful. I wonder if you can go swim/diving in this one or if it's too shallow. I thought there was a song for a second. It was just the steppy sound. Ah! Silver! Thank you for the 2 months! I appreciate it. Let's go. Yay! Don't give in to the pressure. Don't make a submarine joke. Oh my god, my mods! Are you kidding me? What the heck? I'll let you walk the jump plank thingy. Unacceptable conditions. Is that a scam? Trey, don't forget 169 channel points to throw stuff at me. 100 biddies to throw 10 times as many items. Let's go. Hello there, unvoiced NPCs. Are you having a very mimic kind of your day? Sayori, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good one also. Welcome,
We're back.
Nice to meet you. My name Lulu. I'm funny gamer sheep. I like money.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
Lulu's
and
awesome.
our
No,
most
you.
important partners.
No,
you said before that you still had some business at the court.
I get to make all
What
the
brings you back
subjects
to
I want.
Boston
Okay,
so
you
quickly?
are allowed to because you have to be in a submarine where it's very stinky.
About that, it's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see,
Thank you
what
for
if
your
my
service?
father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Balus? On that night, it was raining?
What do people do when they join the Navy and they get
Similar
seasick?
to that of Mr.
True.
Linney's.
What do people
Both
do?
were what
Like,
you'd
what would I do
call
if I found out I'm seasick
impossible
once I'm on the boat? Or could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
So vodka, I mean...
That guard guy who turned into water also mentioned that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
You turned into a bioweapon vomit
What we
projector.
know now.
I'm their new secret weapon, chat. Don't tell
From
them.
the primordial sea.
A
If you
video
drink
about
synth
US
for an
Navy
extended
subs.
amount of time, you'll
I can
suffer
scratch
many
my
side
first
effects,
pizza weekly.
such as losing the ability to
What?
focus or control your emotions.
That's so cool.
And if you were to stop drinking it completely,
They get
you'll
to take
experience
seasick
flashes
pills.
of paranoia
That's
and
it?
anxiety while lacking energy to do anything.
There's just seasick pills
It's
and
an
then you're just
extremely
better?
dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson,
Alright, chat, BRB
my father was
rebranding.
compelled to put a stop to synth abuse.
Is there insulin
and
on the
called for a
submarine?
complete
Yes,
ban
gotta
of it.
be.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred
Right?
the synth vendor's wrath.
There's gotta
But
be.
no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only
I want
that,
pizza now.
the boss
I gotta
became
make curry
determined to
tonight.
find the mastermind behind the synth operation.
Gotta make
and
curry
put an end to
tonight.
the problem once and for all.
Naval Captain Kuromiya
The enemy
Lucien.
was very cunning.
Imagine!
So he could never get anything out of the dealers.
Imagine!
All of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest
No,
of
you
the
don't get better, but let's
operation.
take.
Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the
Oh, we
dealers
can't just
in
kick you
secret
out if you're on the
and
water.
cultivate personal relationships with them.
Navia is my favorite
Finally,
character.
He was able to convince someone to become his informant.
Sorry to talk
man's
over
name
her
was
like that,
Jacques.
Rookie.
He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many
the
families
plank.
destroyed by synth abuse. That night,
Is that a
my
challenge?
father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate.
I'm not as stink as you
Planned to
drunk
meet up
are.
and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father.
Speaking of Pizza
Still
Hut
holding a
yesterday,
gun.
what kind of
And
pizza?
Jacques,
Ooh, yum.
who
You
was
know, with the new
already
model
dead
coming
on
up,
the
you could get a
ground.
captain's hat and the sword. It'll work as a captain's weapon. I do have an acid for like
Sounds
a
just
captain's
like Lenny's
hat.
case, doesn't it? In both cases,
We
the
could,
culprit
chat, we
seemed
could.
obvious. but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved?
Precisely. It's all
Understandable.
thanks to you that I made the connection now.
Captain Lulu commandeering huge ship
we
full
all
of
just thought they were some
lands.
costumes
That'd
that
be
Jacques
so
used
cool.
to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques.
You're right. We still don't know what happened.
Nice. Yeah.
My intuition tells
I like
me
that. I might make a
we're on the
Captain Lulu
track
redeem
to
then.
figuring it all out.
A little hat.
I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was
If I can get the
infinitely
ponytail under
remorseful
the
for his
hat, that
past
is.
actions. It's unlikely that
pretzel
he
crust.
turned on Boss with zero
Cheese
warning.
pizza with cheese. Oh.
I think this third
I'm getting
person
lactose
is
intolerant
probably the
feelings
key to the full
as I read it.
truth. On that note, however,
Terrifying.
even
Yeah.
though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives.
Pretzel crust? I've never had a
There's
pretzel
no
crust
need
pizza
to
before.
follow
It
your
sounds
father's
tasty
path.
though.
It would be
Where do you
both
get
wise
those?
and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
Sounds nice and crunchy.
If that's indeed what he wished for,
Pretzel crust?
then he should have told me that himself.
Is the rest
Was
of
I
it
not the
regular
closest
though?
person
Or
to
is
him?
just the crust
And yet,
pretzel?
I was the one
Wait.
most kept in the dark.
Is the whole pizza
What was
pretzel?
the point of him
Pretzel?
dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think
I like
I'd
Italian
just
crust
accept
more
his
though. I
meaningless
like
death
the thin crust.
and live out my life just as meaninglessly?
No,
I've
it's the
never
crust.
accepted
Crust
that,
like the top
ever.
thing.
Not since
How
that
do they
day,
morph
and certainly
together?
Not now.
Two types
I
of
want to
dough.
find out the
Little
real
Caesars.
answer for everyone's sake.
Going to America
For the
right now.
missing
Hold up,
girls,
chat. I'm swimming.
For the victims, and for myself.
Pretzel crust with currywurst and cheesy mustard.
This is indeed the best moment to act.
Wait, why does that
Your
sound so
partner
good?
appears to be
Apart from
quite
cheesy
reliable,
mustard.
and
That sounds
more
like a war
importantly,
crime.
Demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else.
I want the
Melisse.
mustard with the grit stuff.
Yes, I do.
Mustard with the
In
grit.
fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the
That's not what I mean, right? The one in the jar.
But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, Demoiselle, had been
Well,
selected
didn't he,
as the
Mustard?
next target to disappear.
What is it called? 3D mustard.
Boss
Something
also
D.
didn't tell you that he
Something D's.
had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live. And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away,
Sorry,
all
the happiest
danger
music
would
starts
pass
playing.
on to you. Knowing all of this, he
Yes,
decided to
please.
use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already
Pretzel crust
gotten
with
his
currywurst and
hands on
cheesy
some
mustard.
key incriminating evidence for the other
Go
side.
cardboard pizzas.
And
I
even
mean,
told
Little
some
Caesars.
members of Spina de Rosula about the details.
And Arby's.
But as long as you
American
remained
cuisine.
safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've
Where's
seen,
Big
Boss's
Caesars then?
tactic has
Little
worked.
Caesars implies
Even
the
though Boss
existence
has
of
been
Big
gone
Caesars,
for a
chat.
long time,
I have to
the
continue
other
work
side
like
has
Lulu
not
and everyone
tried
have
to
an
take
awesome day.
Demoiselle's
Thank you
life.
again. Have a good capitalism
I don't
today.
believe it.
Thank you
He
for
never
dropping in and
appeared
thank
to
you for
look
the
sick
gift
to me.
split. Mwah.
No
I
father
appreciate
wants their
it.
daughter to see them
You're
weak and
amazing.
haggard, especially someone as
Let's
proud
say dip
as
the pretzels
Boss.
in. You get a
Him
free
dying in a
dip.
duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful. Or was still
Don't make me
far
want pizza
preferable
today,
than
chat. I
losing
can't
face
afford
in
it.
front
I
of
got
his
set too
daughter.
close to the sun this month.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid
He's
you're
so
not understanding
sweet.
this correctly, demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters.
So we can just go there and
threatening the enemy.
talk to them
Didn't share the specifics
with my
of the
manager. My
incriminating
manager
evidence he
being
found.
my right fist.
But if you want to use it against the enemy,
I wish I
you'll
could get
still have to
Navia
take
on a
several things
goodness
into
friend
consideration.
hug. Yeah. Also fun. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Welcome back.
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous
Imagine Lulu was right about him.
organization that's been in operation for decades.
What?
There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters.
Wait, what? Right about
We
what?
also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture.
I have a theory, but I didn't share that one with chat yet.
Would be
I think.
tantamount to a formal declaration
But that's
of
about
war.
the hot gilf guy.
The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case,
Oh, that he
why
faked
not
his
work
death?
with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Him being in hiding? That would be nicer.
That's true.
You said he might be.
My father really
Yeah.
had no choice.
How are you, Lulu? Exhausted, but
Things
good.
are
How are you
different
today?
now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and demoiselle's will.
That'd
I've
be
always
one
been
heck
willing
of
to
a
take on
twist.
any kind of risk.
I thought you were about to say that would be one heck of a
Considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent
It would
my
be an
time
excellent
keeping
twist
secrets,
if he's
performing
still alive.
basic investigations,
Or if we recover everyone that's
waiting
thrown into
for
the
the right
water.
time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Malus.
Talk
Have
to
you
them, but yes,
discovered anything
please.
new in the past few years?
Oh, she storm, chill.
One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be
Shut up,
quite
I'm getting ready for
familiar
work.
with Spina
Fun. I hope you
Dorsula,
have a good day at
or
work
at least
today.
have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent.
I'm a
If
good
the vendors
lamb, I
packed up and fled,
promise.
however, then someone must have given them
Okay,
the news.
if you say so, Storm.
After several rounds of testing
I
and
wouldn't want to get on your
investigative
bad
tracing,
side.
I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina Dorsula's senior advisor.
Of course, it's one of the family. Oh, Demon, welcome back.
Yes,
It's Wednesday, my
surprising,
dudes.
isn't
It's
it?
Juvie.
He was
Happy
one of the
Worms
people
Day.
Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position
Why
within
didn't they just take
Boss's
the garbage
innermost
out
circle,
then?
he always knew our upcoming plans.
I have an album
and
for
could
work, so I'll be
thus
hanging out.
avoid
Heck
capture
yeah,
this
thank you
whole
so
time.
much. I really
There's
appreciate
someone
it.
else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle
Yeah, he looks
Marcel.
suspicious. What is a confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. A boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some
Confectionery
daily
oven.
goods, but now one of the richest guilds around with a lot
extra
of
devious
business
to get on my bad
connections in the
side.
city.
Good luck with that.
So,
I'm not even smart
you're
enough
like
to know what
sister
that would be.
organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry. the
Me
man
when I
responsible for
when I
coordinating
forget who the
information
target
between
is.
Spina di Rosula and the guards.
That was Dorian!
Although the guards mostly
Hi.
leave us to our own devices, there
floating
are still
angle
many
character
activities we have
Paimon?
to report to the local authorities.
They felt
Since
icky and had
Thierry
drinks
is
some
always in the
energy
know
drink
about our current
before go sleep.
activities,
Wait.
he could theoretically always
Wait,
plan one
why?
step ahead.
I see.
Why?
These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all
in
along,
Navia's dad's
among those I
spawns?
trust the most.
Or breaking one of my
Almost
gunpowder.
too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from
They can
our
break?
experience, the enemy is extremely
By the way, can we get some yeets and
Of course. And thank you, Melissa.
Can we get a
You
yeet
provided us
chain?
with a lot of great information.
They're not working.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm
Ah,
just
there
doing
they
my
go.
duty.
Oh!
And before I forget, proving
Unhand-
Boss's
oh,
innocence
unhand
would
him.
also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the
Bonk.
Spina's care. They
What
still
about
live in
some
Brussels
fleas?
today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the
It's
necessary
169 channel points to throw stuff at me, or 100 pennies to throw 10 times as many fleas.
A
Wiggle,
new
wiggle,
case
wiggle.
awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Yeah, let's mob. Oh god, not this mini game again. I'm really not a fan of Sumeru 2.0. This time I have to think again. 3 years ago on a rainy night, Banker Ghost heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Kalos had a gun in his hands and Jack had been shot and slain. Based on the investigation done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Kalos was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. I want to see the hot judge again. Unhand him. I mean, normal says the comments. Look, it's Angelo. He's in the game. Time for your power wash.
Allow me.
Oh! He did not want to be power washed. Why can't we have guns? What do you mean? A dad joke. Let's go. What do you mean no guns? What do you call a belt? What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time. Boosted! How are you doing today? Welcome. Hydro jellyfish power wash. Let's go. I would let her power wash anything, even me. Is it a lower level layer? So is it in the sewers underneath? Is that it? Oh! I'm a genius. It's so hot in my house that I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap when that summer heat hits. May I recommend some migraine head sticker patch thingies? They keep you nice and cold. I wear them overnight because it gets too warm in my room as well.
Settled then.
Waste of
Please
time. Hey,
excuse me and
a
enjoy
character that
your
used guns like the
conversation at your
pyro
leisure.
flip. Maybe in the
Thank you
future
for
one
arranging
day. That'd be
everything for
nice.
us, Malus.
Lulu as the lawyer, what could go wrong? I ain't go to law school.
Do you need anything from us?
5 gifted would be Pog. Good. Just getting into playing the game on my PS5. Oh heck yeah, please enjoy.
Hey, Navia's all
I check out your stream. I hope I don't spoil you too much. Let me know if you need any advice. I'm not a professional, but I have been playing this for like 10 months. Let's not bother her for now.
That I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I
Funny enough,
didn't
that
know
was the
how I
hidden
was supposed to
question.
face the two of you.
You can get a literal waste of time
If it's
cosmetic
about
battle for your
that,
character.
there's no need to apologize. After
Is
my
it one
husband
big
died,
watch or multiple
Spina
small
di
ones?
Rosula sent us a lot
professional
of moolah
then.
and support.
Maybe?
I understood your guilt and apology
That
to
was
be
the hidden
genuine.
question. I miss World of Warcraft. That was a cool time.
Aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a
When did
father
he die?
so
Is it not
needlessly.
that long ago?
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you. Because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know
5 gifted.
only the full truth could
I
bring
think it's
closure
a
to
regular
you.
belt with one big
And
piece
to
of the
all of
center,
us.
like a WWE belt, watch belt. Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
She's ready for events.
I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that
I'll
guilt.
find it and post in Discord. Thank
On
you,
the matter
Storm.
regarding my husband,
That's a waste of
my
time.
daughter
My
and I
mom.
have more or less found our answer.
I love regular show. Any
mind
regular show
sharing it
enjoyers
with
in chat.
I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
Boosted! Thank you for the follow. I
always knew that
appreciate
my
it.
husband's money was earned through others' suffering.
I love
He
regular
told
show.
me countless times that if he could turn back the
da-da.
clock, he would never go into the sin business again.
Regular
He had
show is
many
awesome.
regrets
Regular show is one of
and
the
felt
first
that he
English
took the
shows that I
idea of
watched,
providing
apart from
for his
like Dr.
family
Phil.
too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal,
His love is so
accepted it
contagious.
almost immediately.
WWE
He tried to be
belts
as
in
careful
games.
as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
It's that regular show Lulu
Papa
model
didn't say
when.
that exactly. But Papa did tell me that I should
Regular
never
show
be
Lulu
ungrateful.
model when.
Before he left that day, he told me that he
I lost
had
so much
no
to know what's regular
choice.
show. Heck yeah. Do
It was
what?
only later that I realized
Do
it was
once.
his
Me
final
too.
farewell to the two of us.
New subby goal. Oh god, new subby goal chat. Wait, does that mean?
I don't know that for sure.
Yes, regular
but
show
you
Lulu
could
model.
say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the
I love
one
how
who
this
should
game is
feel
action
guilty.
anime smashed with
Callis
Zelda
had
mechanics.
always taken great care of us.
Oh,
both
I
when
can't
he
wait
was
for you to
still
make it
alive and after
further.
he passed away.
And the
Even
first,
if
like,
he fired
after
the
the
shot
first
that
country,
killed my
there is so
husband,
much more
he
mechanic
was
in this
likely
game.
in self-defense.
Yes,
It's
regular show Lulu
impossible for
model.
me to
Okay,
hate
I'll add
him
it to the
for what
subby
he had
goals.
done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted
Oh, wait
to
until
be
he
a
gets to
good
the
man.
abyss. Wait until he gets to
Why did he have to do
esport.
a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
That's actually really
Regardless
sweet.
of
Model
whether he
collections
left
plus
you a
one.
parasol
I know
or a
my next
sword.
one was going to be my last one for a little bit.
He must have done so to give you a better life.
Yet here we are again. Ah, sheep, here we go again.
Thank you
My rigger
for
when he gets
everything
another
you've told me.
commission.
I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear
She's
this
so
from you.
sweet. She's so sweet. She just wants
Even
to do the
though
right
your personality
thing.
is quite different from your father's. Your determination when you speak is really
Oh,
similar.
a smile.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Testimony from Zack's family believed that he had struggles greatly with the order to kill Callis. Did Callis act in self-defense? Or was there more than an incident?
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Kokomi, I'm in danger.
Hold the line!
Don't look, okay? Don't look at the fish. It's all right. She's going to be okay, chat. Hopefully. Oh, now I'm hyped.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Oh, there is
Let's investigate the three
supposedly
suspects
a
next. Florent should be nearby.
thingy here, but
and
I
we
don't
should be
see
able to
it.
find Thierry and Uncle
Oh god, is
Marcel
it
in the city.
blue? Frig!
get
I hope
myself
they can get
together on
all
the
of
way.
our
So please don't worry.
flying orb thingies for the Statue of Seven. Because in this place they are blue, and I got bad news for chat.
I'm sure you've
I'm
heard about what
colorblind.
happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned
I'll
into
post it
water
in media
right in front of us.
So it's the question,
Yeah,
if you're
I've
curious.
heard.
Oh, if I
Something
still
that
had an
dramatic?
account, I would.
I'm sure journalists will
would.
milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
Maybe I should get back into WoW.
On the day that the incident happened with my father, it
I
was
haven't even
raining
finished
outside,
Diablo yet.
and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
A lot. He definitely didn't
Let me
shave.
think.
His
Mr.
beard is very.
Callis was feeling pretty
I
upbeat
haven't
that day.
renewed myself in some
So he
time.
was drinking and bantering
I'd like
away
to
with
read about
us
the
at
game.
the table.
Yay.
After that,
Do they
he
keep the
told us
data,
that
by
he
the
wanted
way?
to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking
Even
much
if you
of
don't
it.
log in for a while?
Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after?
Oh.
My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there,
There's another
it was
fist. I don't think
already
Kokomi
too
should
late.
feel as safe here as she does.
Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do
Sorry
was
to
look
ice up
back
my
and
fill on
forth
my
at each
computer.
other, not
Like
knowing
an
what
idiot.
to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callis had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on
As
his
long as you
person.
still have your account, everything is retained and will wait for you whenever
About
you
the
decide to
clothes
come
left
back.
at the scene that you mentioned.
I didn't know. That's
Do
so
you think
cool.
there
Maybe
was
I
a
want to
third
revisit my
person
second
there who
account
was
one
turned
day.
into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective.
I might check that in the future.
So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was
Because
holding
the account that was hacked was
probably
never
belonged to
recovered,
Jacques,
but I made a
or
second
a
one.
third
I want to
person
see
on the
how
scene.
far I made it in that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callis ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
Would you guys want to revisit
But hold on. If that's what
10-year-old
had
WoW
happened,
account?
then why didn't he share the truth with any of us?
But now that I have a
He
working
didn't even
PC
wanna
again,
face
my
the
gaming
Oratrice
laptop.
machine.
How is your new computer, by the
He
way,
chose
Storm? Is
instead
it
to prove
nice?
his honor in a duel.
What you got? You got
Lose all
any
faith
games
in the
on your
courts
computer?
After seeing someone dissolve
You
right
trying
in
your
front of his
phone?
eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
Let's go!
I understand. Then
Hi there,
I'll
Lulu
leave Mr.
Snarky!
Callis' honor
Welcome
in your
back.
hands, boss.
Hope you're having a good
And if I
one
may
today.
just say
Welcome,
one more
welcome
thing.
back to Gamba Impact.
Callis, the unfaithful epithet, has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many
How
people
was your
have
day?
laughed at me
Very
for
yes.
still calling him
Actually,
Mr.
really
Callis,
good. I did
even
sleep
after
in
so
really
many
long
years
today.
have passed.
And I had a good
But it
one
was
so
Mr.
far.
Callis's trust that
Oh,
allowed me to rise
this
through
is
the
starting
ranks
to
of
sound
Spina
like
di
witness
Rasula
tampering. Yeah.
and live the life I lead today. No matter what
One of them's
others
gotta
might
be
say,
lying.
he'll always be the man I
Beanie?
respect the most.
Mm,
And he'll always
Hope
be
you have
my
great fun. I
boss.
do. Thank you
Don't
for
worry.
joining us.
I will definitely
I do
find
have
the truth.
fresh dad
You
jokes.
and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Tierney, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Florent, the advisor to the Spina di Rosula, English is hard, claimed that he was very grateful to Callis for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callis did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Oh, she's reading her fanfiction. Okay, the last one's further out. Yippee. How fresh are they? The fish? Or the drops? I love it. It's an HP Victus. Ooh, fun! 2050! Ayo! Terry, what you got for me?
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Thought the milk already spoiled.
Now, what brings you here,
Too
Miss
bad, I don't
Navia?
have milk ever.
I've heard that
The
you
dad
made
jokes,
quite
all
the
very
name
fresh.
for yourself at the Opera House.
Fresh from the father shop.
So you've got news about
I got it
already.
from a store that sells like
Oh,
Father's Day
okay.
gifts only. I don't know how they're in business.
I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done
32
something
GB. Heck
wrong.
yeah. Oh, I do have new computer parts on my wish list if
truth in that?
anyone wants to help out.
Under
To get me
normal
more
circumstances,
storage.
shouldn't you have been
Exclamation
called back to the city
mark.
already?
Wish list in the chat.
I mean,
Now that we have more rams, I want to get more
fish.
fish.
Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
Of rams to my computer now the prices have finally dropped.
Building Spina
Is that why
from the ground up and clearing
the
many
hard drives are
obstructions
so
in my
cheap
way.
now?
It would be
Because I
next to
remember them being like
impossible for me
twice
to
that
find a
price.
similarly easy but high-paying job in the city.
Oh god, should I have waited with buying my rams?
Anyway, enough
Well, they're in there
chit-chat.
now.
Are these two friends of yours? You here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the
I have a lot of
Opera House
upgrading to do with
made
my
us
desktop,
realize
so
that
parts from
Lenny's case
2013.
and my father's may be related.
I believe in you, Storm.
We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's
believe
old
in you.
case.
I'm less scared now. I
get
want to
it.
put more lights in here
You
too if
think
I
there
can.
might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved in the water,
Fathership
right?
somehow weird
I
they
was
call it.
also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your
Father's
father's
it's like
case,
a Father's
I can help you look
Day
for them.
gift shop.
That'd be much
Like it's a
appreciated.
gig
Thank you.
of laptop RAM for 73
Actually,
US dollars.
I have
That's
another
so
question.
cheap.
Do you have the authority to dispatch
I think I paid like
guardians?
200 for my
Of
additional
course.
RAM.
Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
You want to
You
bet?
see, just recently,
You wouldn't
we
be
were attacked
wrong.
by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So,
Oh my god, did I ever
if
tell you
hypothetically wanted to do something against me,
how my
all
dad
you
took
would
me to
need
the
do is
father's
get rid
store?
of the mecha serial numbers
Okay, listen, this
and
is not a
send them
father's
after
shop
me.
joke. I had a beef with my dad,
Then you think too
and I was
highly
like,
of my
"You are no
abilities.
longer my dad," and he was like, "All right,
Dispatching mecha
I guess
is
I'll take
very
you to the
different from
father's store, and you
controlling
can
them.
pick out a new
If
one."
I had to make an analogy.
And he brought me to
When
like
you
the
order a
nearest
dish,
like
the
bar
chef
slash
will
pub,
make
and
it
he
for
went,
you.
"Go pick
You
pick a
can
new
ask the chef
favorite."
to cook, but not to massage your
I did not
shoulders
find
or
a new
carry your
father.
baggage.
That is terrible.
If you try to make
Right?
unreasonable
It's horrible to
demands,
say.
the chef would just
Or
think
32
you're out of your
gigabyte for
mind and
100.
ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex.
I did not find a new
Removing
father
a
that
serial
day.
number is also
I went
not
home with
as
the
easy as
OG
you might
one.
think.
And I don't think
There
I've
are a
said
lot
that
of
to him since.
complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're
Dad challenged
certainly
you.
not
He
cheap.
went Uno
So
reverse, mother
whoever
trucker.
their owner
It's
is
the same with.
must be
He's the
super
same dad.
rich, powerful, or
I only got the one, I promise.
now that you mention it, though,
He's the same dad that when I
being in the
said I'm
synth
gonna
business
leave, I'm
would
gonna move
definitely
out,
be
help me pack my
profitable enough
bags.
to afford this.
I was like the human equivalent of like 6 years old, and I had a fight over like not getting the snacks that I wanted. So I was like, I'm packing my suitcases. So I pull out these like toy suitcases and I fill them with toys, and he's helping me. He even carried them to the door for me, and I was like, ah, and I was like, can I not move out? Mom accepted the challenge. My dad is very special. Base dad. He knew how to Uno reverse this. And you lost. I did lose. There was no good dad candidates there. It was like a weekday evening. Nah. Somehow I managed to make Mango Little look like a parrot with a sheep head in Discord emoji. Thank you, Zane. Do you want me to show you how to make emote-sized things out of regular pictures? I snored so hard just now from that story, little. Oh, she was. Don't pass away. I need you guys. I'm still old school using USBs to store my music files. I miss storing music files. I still have one of those folders with CDs in it. CDs. Oh, you walked right into that one, chat. He does care about you. He does. He does. He got your back. Genshin. Did you learn that technique? What do you mean? Me going Uno reverse? I wish. I think I'm ready if I ever have children. Apart from the 26,000 of you. Lunar, she got us. I got you. Jersey, hi. Long time no see. Welcome. Yeah, I still got CD case. I also still have DVDs. I still buy DVDs. You ever like moved and you didn't have Wi-Fi yet? Time's terribly, terribly extended that way. Like, days are twice as long. That could be helpful, and I think I need to take a look at some drawing tablets. Ooh, let me know if you want recommendations. I have a couple of those. Makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear,
sorry,
Thierry.
Oh no. Space Jam. Oh, Space Jam. They made a second one recently, didn't they?
Navia. Jokes aside,
I like the OG
I'd like
Space
to
Jam
wish you all
though.
the best
Got
with your
him in Dark Souls. You despawned letters.
I'll be staying in the city for a little while.
Cannonball, steal that.
Just
I
come
see.
find
That's
me if you need
brilliant.
any support from the guards.
That's brilliant. I love it. Terry is the person. Terry is responsible for official contact between the Spina and the guards. According to him, I missed the entire evidence here. No evidence. Got too distracted. Is it underground or is it here? Bottom check. How do I get up there? Frig? How do I get there, Joe? Just walk?
Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and
Funky
pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Yes, please, Cannonball. Storm, if you can keep that idea, put it in the Discord server mod chat. We can take that. Oh, if we just have to go down, we can just go down, right? It's going up, that's the issue all the time in Fontaine. Sploosh. Is it left control that was diving? No, we can't dive in here. No diving in the Venice channel. You got it. Thank you, Storm. I appreciate it. You guys are so full of ideas. Let me fry those Bryans. Whee! Hello, love. I mean, something in French.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could
Large
you please let him know?
#9 and
You
number
can just
15
say
and
Navia's
big
looking
fries.
for him.
Golden! How are you today? Welcome, welcome! After waiting for a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Navia, hello.
It's him.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Trader Joe's.
Not as young
It's
as
that
I used
mustache.
to
I don't
be,
trust him.
So my legs are giving out a bit.
Let's
It's
go.
all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
I've
excellent
never
today.
seen
Thank you for
anything so
asking.
strange.
We're having a good Fontaine quest hour. I feel like this quest is taking at least 3 days.
That's right. I went there with Navia.
This is our
to
like
see
what
the
5th
magic show.
Fontaine
Who
stream?
knew it would turn into a
Sheepest.
whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of
Farina.
wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
The new facial expressions are
It's
great,
just
by the
how
way. I like
Fontaine
those.
is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Does he have a perfume
Uncle
store?
Marcel, you've also
No free
noticed that
samples.
other
I will
thing,
sneeze.
right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Mayhaps. He looks very tired.
Exactly. I still don't
finished
have much
the Archon
solid
quest.
proof,
How long
but
does it
I can
take?
sense that the other
Would
side
request
has
something about
already
this
begun
quest?
to act.
Most people miss this one? Of
And
course!
What makes you say that?
We were attacked on
Let me
Araneas
know.
by
What
some
is it?
unnumbered Gardamex.
It's also
And
nice Genshin
there was
characters can
also an
finally
attempt to
cry.
get me to drink
Yay! No
water
more
from the
emotional
primordial sea.
constipation.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things
Sorry,
are
I
heating
need
up
a big
again.
sip.
The peace that Callus sought so dearly will
It's her
soon
thighs.
become a thing of the past.
Ow.
But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts
It
on my
would take
father's
about 4 or
case?
5 hours. Are you sure?
About that.
It's been a long
Sorry.
time and I'm still
My
here.
head's catching up with me.
Isn't
So it'll take me a
Poisson
while
French
to
for
recall
fish?
my memory.
Is it? I didn't know that. don't speak French.
The confrérie
I
was
only know
responsible for that banquet. So I
Madame.
was out and about the whole time, making sure things were running
We
smoothly.
started like a
I didn't even have the time to check with the
Because
guests.
I keep reading it as
Then I heard
croissant.
the sound of a gunshot.
At
and the
the
rest
end
was
of this
history.
quest, I want you to talk to and end the quest. Will you
it's
talk
okay.
to
No need to
Navia
push
before
yourself.
the ending quest? Of
We'll
course.
ask around some more.
If you
See
tell me
there
where
are
to
any
find
valuable
her.
clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
A scientific question.
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
I had the chance to learn French and I didn't. I regret it every day. Same as I had the chance to learn Russian and then never took it. God damn it. Is leader of the confrérie. Did I do it right? And he was the organizer of the banquet years prior. The confrérie and the Spinati Rusula have always maintained a close working relationship, though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy. He is willing to defend Navia. Alright. Bottom text. We're going here in the bushes. Sorry. It was my intent. In the bushes or up? I'm guessing up. Greg. Greg time.
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
Let's go.
None of them.
Do you have any recommendations for drawing tablets? Wacom. Do you want something with a screen or without a screen? Because that will make the big difference in how expensive it's gonna be. There's way cheaper beginners tablets like Huion? Huoin? I've never had one of theirs, but they've offered me a sponsor in the past and I didn't take it like an idiot. I have a Wacom one with a screen I use for drawing on. But I bought mine used. They're quite expensive. And my first one was a Wacom. I think a Wacom Bamboo. I don't know if they still make them. They look very different now if they do. They don't have a screen, but they're just a USB tablet. A lot of people use them for Osu. Use XP pen. Oh yeah, that's a thing too. XP one. That's another one. Better with rolling my R's than you going so much. Heck yeah. I'm teaching how to roll their R's. I think the one without the screen is recommended because you sit in a better posture one with a screen. Oh, you can get... I have a little stand for mine with a screen, so it's almost upright. It's also a lot easier for your arm if you if your tablet's at an angle. Roll them, chat. One of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's
no
needed
one.
to find
Sorry.
them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years.
I can send you a...
Anyway, even though we
the
didn't
stand
make a
that I have is
breakthrough,
also a
let's
cooling
still
thing.
compile what we
So it
were
has
able
little
to
fans
find.
underneath to keep the screen cold.
Where should we start?
But they're very pog. I highly recommend drawing tablets. Jack's motive?
You're right. Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun.
A good position for Armin still looking down.
That makes sense.
Wait, really?
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been
You're
discovered,
right.
and that he had no choice before he left
If you're
home
looking
that
at
day.
computer screen while using it, what better to have one without
If I had
screen?
to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and
Oh,
his
you can
family's
mirror
lives
it if
would
you
have been
want to get one with a screen and use it later. I find it easier
Shot?
because... Oh gosh, she's so rude to Paimon, what the hell? So I find it easier to draw on a tablet that is a screen / has a screen because it's the same like hand-eye coordination as if I draw on paper. If you're used to drawing on paper, it's gonna feel a whole lot easier. But no one uses Windows XP anymore. Joke. Oh heck yeah, if I was Jack.
And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus?
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh.
Jack probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh.
I was starving.
So,
when I did the
what
Arkham
would
quest,
make
and it
more
took me
sense from his
hours.
perspective
Oh
would
no!
be
I
to
hope you had a
turn
good
his
meal
back
after.
on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's
Literally with
still
Windows
just a
XP.
theory.
I might be.
Besides, Jock, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well.
It's obvious
that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Oh, also iPad. If you are in the mood for iPad. I don't know how to sync that with a Windows computer though. I never managed to.
Quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Don't make me make a choice. I really didn't pay attention. Frick. The last one we talked to. No, wait. Thierry is the one that was in the Guardian of Flame.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. I didn't feel like
I didn't
he was
get it
lying
wrong.
when he was talking to us about the mecha.
I was so distracted.
I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering.
How do you guys like
under
so
wraps.
distracting?
Yeah,
With your spaghetti strap
if he
shirt.
actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Maybe it was someone else. Marcel?
Uncle Marcel?
Yeah, joke.
I did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else. Maybe I keep getting it wrong. Florent?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father.
And I think of Lula, I think of garlic.
Learning about his dealings with Jacques.
Blasphemy in my job.
Ursula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security. So he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
Unacceptable.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Lament.
Exactly.
Maybe there is no
He
answer.
can't. And
maybe there is
even
no
if he
answer.
could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
Me. I think... So I have to make another choice? Are you sure? Oh god, not this again. I'm missing one piece of evidence. If we consider the incident with the Gardamex, only one person really fits the bill. Him! He's the only military... Are you freaking with me? Bravo! Of course it's the guy with the mustache!
If you think everything through, Uncle
a
Marcel
lot of
is
people
indeed the most
like
suspicious
garlic.
of them all.
A lot of people need an intervention. Anyways, I gotta go have a good day, Golden. Thank you, I appreciate it. Everyone is close. Amogus.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the 3, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you after all.
We still have another trump card
Storm
on top of all
said,
the
I like garlic, but I left under Lulu's roof. I could forfeit it. Good! Now get in my walls. The synth production base.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
I still don't trust him.
Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Did the guards go wandering off?
News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I get to see my hot Archon.
But they said the person they're putting on trial
He's not
is
the
a
Archon.
Fatui
My hot
harbinger called Tartaglia.
my hot not Archon. Oh no!
What?
Totally.
Is that someone you know?
Don't we still have his vision?
Maybe even a little too well.
Yeah, CP struggles.
He's been accused
into
of
the
being the
vault.
true
It's cool back
culprit
here.
behind
Nice.
the serial
Totally.
disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait,
a little bit.
How? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
Because he's
That's
sneaky.
what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell
I
you
just
the
live
news
inside
right
those
away.
walls with garlic bread
If
and
the
repel many
charge against
pests.
him
You know what?
stands,
If you
then it'll be next to impossible
is this
to
Attack
get the
on
guards
Titan?
to support any of our planned investigations.
Is this plot of Attack on Titan?
Because
totally
already
me. Dun, dun,
found the
dun.
culprit.
Yeah.
I vote him out. They vote him
But it'll
out.
be a lot harder than to
Totally.
clear Mr. Callus's name.
Oh no! Why does he always get himself into so much
understand.
trouble?
Well, partner,
What
what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Split up? What do you mean?
I'm confident in my combat abilities.
Just as expected of my partner. Since
These
this is a
are
trial
almost
about the serial
almost had an
disappearances
accident
case,
there, holy shit.
the culprit's
What the
attention
heck?
will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open.
So
You're
steals.
right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me.
You, just like you helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did you two get here?
Dulce's wife.
We heard that you'll
Dulce's
be leaving
yes.
Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
Let's mob. Yay! Don't care. We'll see my beloved grandpa again. Oh, wow.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malus's info, the Sim production
We're
base
getting
is
to go underwater. Oh, this
Let's
is
go
so
try to find
cute.
the
This is so cute. This is so cute. Too shallow to die for your mom. Let me die. Yes. This is so. Oh, we got censored. We got censored. Wait, teleportation points underwater? Sorry, I'm allergic to underwater. Why can I not act? Oh, I can. Let's go. This is so pretty. What are we learning? Recovery orb. Water volume detection crystals. Alright, we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with it when it comes up, right? Here? What am I looking for? Oh, okay, so this is like the ones in Sumero that recover your stamina? Is that it? Oh, it is! A blorb.
Finally found it!
Oh, the echo!
So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't
Genshin,
seem out of the ordinary at all.
Oh man, garlic cheddar. Well, they don't want it to stand out.
You're right.
Mm,
An
Papa,
important
curse
place
you!
like this is bound
Thank
to
you,
have a
demon.
ton of protective measures
Papa,
and
I mean curse you.
mechanisms.
Coco Fist, Coco
arguing
Fist.
up a storm right
Wait,
now to
Coco
stop us.
Fist. John Lee, Ed Sheeran. John Lee is a martial arts guy, right? I got a lot of characters.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
I'm normal, I'm normal, I'm normal,
Do you
I'm
accept
normal.
the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system.
Me neither, don't
or
worry
the
about it.
reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However,
can't charge him
I
if he
did
doesn't
hear that
understand
people who
how
have been
law
charged
works,
can choose to
right?
participate in a duel to clear their name.
Like, what's next? We're
Is that
suing
right?
squirrels?
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Oh, he's so dumb.
I've got to admit,
Someone
that's
put
one
him
of
on
the
the
most
kitty
enticing
leash.
offers I've ever received.
Normal. Hi, Normal, I'm
When I
Freeman.
privately
Hi,
sparred
Demon,
with
I'm
her
dead.
last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
He will not understand.
Oh, sounds like the Hydro
Adrian just
Archon
wants
wants
to
to
fight
lecture me on the
Pretty
ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No.
She doesn't know how to fight.
That's what I meant.
She doesn't know how to fight.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Let me
That
sniff
case
your
had
hair.
nothing to do
No.
with him. You got the wrong man.
He
What's
just wants
going
to
on?
fight.
Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception.
I want his job. He gets to sit on a chair all day.
I can very well charge you with contempt of
Wait, I
court
already
for
have a
these
job.
interjections.
Oh, please. Did you
Never
ever
mind.
think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true
Never mind
culprit
all of
behind
that.
the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
No, we just use folded cards.
A young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name.
Uno
How
reverse.
fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
Oh god, so we have to do this again?
That person is...
I like the court part where I'm just watching, like I'm watching an episode of Judge Judy.
Something's...
Objection, Your Honor. Take that.
Objection, Your Honor! She was in love with you! Okay, that was the right one.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
It's a tiny time.
What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them,
She
but
looks like she's related.
weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind
She
you,
knows my
Miss
browser
Navia,
history.
that charging someone is an
This is
incredibly
the Ace
serious
Attorney,
matter.
it's Zuby!
Committing to the charge
The
also
person
means
is...
taking on the legal responsibilities associated
Be right
with
back
it.
after word from our sponsor. Redacted. What? No
Depending on
sponsored
the
stream.
circumstances,
What?
you may
Unruly. I
also
will
be
have
charged
order in
with
my
the crime
court.
of making a false accusation.
Order in my
Knowing
fucking
this,
court.
Do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I
Imagine me
declare
being
the
a judge
charge
like
to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places
What's an
on the court.
anime? To be continued.
Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel
maybe
right
losing my
away
mind a
so
little
that he
bit
may
today,
stand
chat.
trial.
But it just be like that. Why does that sound like a... It's real!
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an
It's
attorney.
real.
Is that correct?
I promise. Now order in my chat.
Apologies, It all
Order.
just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably
It's not
just a
that loud.
misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well.
I don't
In
want to
that
get
case,
evicted.
since both sides have now arrived,
Capitals
Miss
are
Navia,
expensive, they do
please
be. And
present
then
your
sometimes they
charges.
arrive broken.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened
She
in that
doesn't have
case
the little wooden
can we connect
pedestal
all
straight
the
to
dots
gavel.
for the
I
serial
do!
disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
I do. I can lift it up to the mic for you.
Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I
Excuse you.
only ran to the scene
have
when we
order.
heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect,
I do.
wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
Acoustics also played a role. That's true. Oh wait, hold on.
Getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the
Order.
big picture yet.
In my fucking courtroom.
Struggling to
Is that
remember
better?
some details of that case.
Sounds like cracking.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that
Normal
case as
stream.
originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, frickin', I didn't pay attention. God damn it. Were you distracting me on
the day of
purpose
the murder,
again?
Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
I hate this system.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun.
Can we just
while his
kiss?
acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead
I
from a
would order
gunshot
number
wound.
15 with large coffee. No, I'll be like, I will have freaking order, Slams Cavill. Ma'am, you don't even work here.
The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
Maybe that was a third person.
The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Cloran
So I could commit
in the
any
ensuing
murder?
duel, and soon
In-game, of
succumbed
course.
to the injuries.
If I manage to draw first in a duel. Alright, chat, new business idea. I'm
These
no
are the
real
known
team.
facts about the case.
Alright. Now I gotta undo this again, do I?
Was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you
We
for
have
the
an
summary,
order
Your
for
Honor.
number 15
Of
with
course,
large cola
the
for
guard's
bread
conclusion
underscore
appeared quite
toasties.
sensible to us at the time. However,
Thank
we
you,
should
Zane!
revisit the case now
I'm
that
glad
we've
Zane
gained
is
new
manning the
information about
drive-thru
the abilities
today.
of water from the primordial
All I can
sea.
do is flip board gear. I love flip board gear. I wish I would flip board gear for a living sometimes. Chat, I want to work at Five Guys. If Five Guys is in chat, I'm single. I have no idea. I didn't pay attention. Oh!
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to
Thank
wrestle
you,
the
Lord
gun from him
Jesus!
and kill him instead.
No, that's not it. Okay. Up.
A pile
Let's
of clothing was
go.
found at the scene.
Thank you for the quick
guards once
service. That
believed
was
they were used by
excellent.
Jacques as a costume
No,
to
Arby's.
disguise himself. But now
I
it
did
is
tweet
clear
at
that the
Arby's.
clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene.
Now it's just
and
a
that
matter
they
of
were
time.
turned into water after
Until we get
committing the murder.
sponsored.
Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. No, her. Huh. Okay. We'll get there, but
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of
Me too,
assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end,
breathing
he
so hard, Navia,
reconsidered
right?
and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered
get
this
some yeets
possibility
in the chat.
and had
Babe,
sent
thank you for
out
the
another
follow.
assassin.
I appreciate her. Can we get some hers in the chat?
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin
They're
to
so
dissolve
into the
into
discussion.
water, leading everyone
I love
to
this
believe
art style, though.
Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder.
It reminds
This
me of
is the
Sucker
true
Punch.
version of events.
Let's go. I'm glad this one wasn't as long as the first one. Please tell me there's only those two.
Ah, so that's what happened.
She's Morbin and so villager.
Telling me something
when
as
the
dangerous
Minecraft
as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your
I
claims?
heard there's a new single. I'd like to see
I'm
how
afraid
it
not.
couples with this
At
player.
least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, just
Wait,
go
thank you for the
home.
10.
I may not have the evidence with
Sock, thank you
but
for the
I know
follow.
where I could go
And
to
Paul,
collect
thank
it.
you for the follow. I
If we look
appreciate
up
it.
the deserted clothes against
Welcome,
a
welcome to
record
the
of
Hive
people who
Mind
were missing
raid.
around
You
the
guys
same
early?
time. We should be able to find a match.
You guys
Considering
early?
the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time,
Are you
regardless
all?
of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
So no conclusion?
Why do I feel like
Breaks
Verbena's acting a little
skateboard, throws
differently
phone on the
today?
ground.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court?
I hope Mona had a
If
good
he
stream
had
today. I hope
testified
nothing
that a
technical
person
went wrong
had been
there.
dissolved, he
Goodness
could have
sakes,
at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too.
She still
And
should
the
go to
answer
jail!
is actually pretty simple.
Get a
There were
Mona,
things
how was
that were
that
more important to him.
Hey, Raiders, I got you! Wait, hold on. I got you. Okay, fine. This one! Oh, sheep! It's a raid! Nice to meet you. My name is Lilo, and welcome to the Church of Capitalism! Here is what you can expect from this stream. I'm getting infected and I do not care. I'm sorry, that was way too loud. There is a god in this game, and his name is Baiju, and we love him. Frick yeah! Yeah! So Lulu, do you have a headache yet? Not yet, but I'm working on it. Chat, do you believe in me? Me neither. Frick! Nah! Only down. Fall King Simulator. Say Fall King Simulator fast. Ayo? My good say-so VTuber said a bad word. Yeah, I did. What you gonna do about it? Subscribe! Thank you so much for the raid, Mona. I appreciate it. Man, thank you for the follow, Tease. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome to the Hive Mind. My name is Lulu. I'm the Funny Gamer Sheep here Wednesday to Sunday, 5 p.m. GMT. That is 1 p.m. EDT for the Burgerlanders on the East Coast. Welcome to Genshin. We play a lot of Genshin, Star Rail, horror games here. So if you like any of those, feel free to stick around. I actually do have a new model debut next week, Saturday, 2nd of September. Buckle up and get ready. Your model is adorable. You're adorable. Always love that chaos energy. Thank you, creative. Still alone from Poland. Aww. Your food's pretty poggers still. Mona, I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing today? Thank you so much for taking care of my little stars. I will do my best to not microwave them today. And silly Tealus, welcome Raiders. Oh, we do a lot of silly Tealus here. That's right. You also play Genshin. Oh heck yeah! Have you played the new Fontaine update? Yeah. Clicks funny little bell. Hey, smash subscribe, like button, bell.
It's an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time,
and radiation proof 9
was in dire straits. And
will you expand like marshmallows in the microwave?
He had no guarantee that going forward
that
with
fountain
the truth
I mentioned
would allow
earlier.
the culprit to be brought to justice.
Yeah?
What was certain, however, was
Oh
that
yes,
it would
please,
paint a
Zane, please
gigantic
tell me.
target on my back.
So
Boss
no
once
spoilers,
told
of
me
course.
that Demoiselle had already been
Because we're
selected
playing the
as
Archon
next
quest,
target
so
of the serial
I
disappearance
would highly recommend muting the stream so you don't get spoiled.
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with
Can you
Aspina
speak
right there
Polish?
and then.
Oh, I don't know any Polish. I just
wouldn't
really
have
like
been
your
the only
food.
one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any
We can
kind of
always
confidence
find
in its
out
brand of
what
justice,
happens to a brick in the
Spina
microwave. Praise the
Dirosula
brick.
would have had no reason to exist.
Me when I
But
make
by
microwave
staying
food every
silent,
day.
we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina Dirosula's president, which made me harder to target,
Yeah,
as well as
Karina,
giving
is
me
they
more
having
time
us
to
to have
grow and
moments?
learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and
His
restore
gears are
my
turning
father's
to-
truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended
we still
to
listen to
die
her?
in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
What does he say?
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you
When's your
need
thoughts?
is to ask
Papa,
his
sleep
opponent.
well. Yeah, Mona, have a good night rest. I'll see you soon. Thank you again so much for the
I
raid.
don't need your
Her
apology,
shirt is working
your guilt,
overtime. Did you see
or your
that?
support from the shadows.
Ayo.
You don't have to do anything
That
for
shirt
my
tighter
sake.
than
But
Big
since he
Al.
entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his
High points
sacrifice.
in life there is to go back down. Wait, what?
During the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Me. They're her sword. Look at that.
Yes,
Sheep.
I did. As a champion duelist,
Ayo.
I fought many battles
The button
and
of
taken a
Spider-Man
countless
holding
number
everything
of
together.
dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I
And you
hereby
just let
swear
him?
on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was
Oh,
fascinating,
Papa.
but
It's
kind of
all the
beside
primordial
point.
seawater, right?
Wait, weren't they just
Being
talking
a
about
bottom,
the
the only
serial
way is up.
disappearances case?
Of course, Your
There,
Honor.
there, it's done. I hope you're having
The
an
two
okay
cases
day.
are connected
I
via a
redeemed for
matter of
someone.
timing. In
Lulu
my
would
father's
know
case,
her.
the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result,
what?
they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at
Why
the
for
scene.
Wednesday, Lolo?
Coincidentally,
Ah, I
Marcel
see.
attended both the banquet and the trial.
So
I miss
that's
you,
why you
Laura.
suspected me. Even after
That's
hearing
how I
your
became a
reasoning, I
lounge
still
job.
can't
I should
help
do
but
more
find it a little
collabs. I need to recruit more cult members.
used to it,
Exclamation mark cult in the
You've always
chat.
been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
Shut up, Marcel.
No
I'm gonna
need to
push you off
appeal
the
to
edge.
pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events?
You should go straight to jail.
On top of that, does a person have to be
Yee,
physically
Laura.
present to
Hey.
control the timing?
Thank you
Can't
for the gold
someone remotely
command.
monitor the place?
Blaze, enjoy your lurk. Da-da-da. Have a good, productive application writing. No, 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 no.
That. I know that even with that,
Yeah, Laura,
you
no,
might
that's
still
the
think you
form.
can reduce the list of suspects with some
Thank you for
further
the cult
investigations
commands.
until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if
Have you
I were
ever
to
heard of
dismiss this
Wales,
completely,
the place?
you'd also think I'm not being considerate
Yeah?
of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson.
Lots of sheep
Do
there.
you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I
Coggers.
suppose you're
Wales is
gonna
pretty
tell me
coggers.
anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson.
That might be a little bit Siwas, just mildly. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Oh, I didn't realize how late it is, holy shit.
Else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
I just want to punch him into the sun.
She got the wrong guy.
Your Honor, may I?
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me.
We
and
should
it never
eat him off
been.
here.
The
I'm
biggest
back from work like Greta. Did you have a good capitalism template when you're in the CPS jail?
Yeah. Search for the truth. While that same agency has long been taken from then. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
And your sons have been forgiven for now.
Marcel.
I survived the capitalism. Good job.
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
A little while earlier at the entrance to the synth production base. Ah! Oh, sheep, we're still underwater. At least we can't drown. That's really help. Oh, wait, can Greg fly underwater? No, that's not possible. Whoa! What? That's so cool. Is this not where I'm supposed to go? Party set up? I think I'm okay. What do we need? They won't tell us anyway. Oh, so it's open.
Covenants of the Deep, rested by royal decree.
That is so cool.
Yeah, seems like an emergency.
Hi everyone, good up like Wolfman. Hi, how are you today?
Cry louder.
Those dogs are massive.
The wind rises.
Yoink. That's so cool.
Whoa, the floor is going up. Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Whoa. Holy see. Oh, wait. Free real estate. Wow. I don't think we'll get to come back here later, will we? But it's so beautiful.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
I mean... Ah, okay, never mind. Could have been the answer. It's not this one, is it? Ah, go down. Okay, I got you. Whee! Oh! The way she jumps underwater too, that's so cool. Well, it asked me to come here. So that's not the answer. Is it underneath? Oh, hi there, little guy. Can I borrow that? Ah, sorry. sorry. Oh, is that it? Where did it go? Where did it? Dustbin. Oh, I'm a genius. Thank you, thank you. I will not accept your Nobel Tea Prize. Oh god, we were crunching there, but were we slideshowing? Screen caps. You're taking screenshots of my Kokomi. Okay. This way. And then we just go back under, right? Small quality drop, but we're back. Okay, good. I'm sorry, chat. It might be all of the water. The place you're in, you said it'd be a place you won't treat sirens to. Good point.
Now we can swim to the top.
Oh, okay.
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
I can't change the water quality right now, chat. I'm sorry. I will fix it before next stream. I didn't know it was causing this many. Oh god, this many issues, but I'm getting them too. Take some screenshots after. That was really cute. I like the aquarium looking bit.
Let's move out.
Hello.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
A bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor.
This is nothing.
Oh shit. Behold. Okay, don't stand on the floor. Got it. They just inventing freaking turrets? Are you kidding me?
Wretched vermin.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
Reveal light. Turrets, bring refuge.
A bitter.
Lulu trying to flip out the game. Nah.
Night from day.
Who are you? Not today. Wow. Coggers. Okay, that wasn't so tough. Freeze dunks. Okay, so now we can just swim up, right? That's it.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Wee. Oh, the way he swims is kind of cute. Wow. How up? How to get up? Up is so cute. Holy shit, that was adorable. Wee. More diving? Less diving. Less diving. Ooh, more stonks. If all of the domains are so beautiful and fun, saying I'm never leaving. The stream will never end, chat. I'm sorry. It's so good. Oh! Nice. That reminds me of that one map in Resident Evil. The newest remake one that we played. That we totally finished. Yeah, 1000%.
Health comes first.
The doctor.
By royal decree.
No rest. Squall and fury. Ha! You dare to gaze upon me?
Rest and rebuild.
Mind the side effects.
Behold.
Oh, I see. You guys get missiles? You guys get freaking missiles? And Captain America?
A bitter pill to swallow.
Shields?
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Squall and fury.
And we out here with magic only? That is a hobby Australian? A hobby Australian, yeah. One day I want to participate in the real Australia.
Allow me.
Seems like an emergency.
Ow!
Unsightly insects. Behold. Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
A brash maneuver. The doctor will see you now.
This is nothing.
The wind rises.
I don't like these new alarm systems.
Oz,
Mind the side effects.
Yippee! Better. We're not getting anything from there, are we? No. Also, see you later. Oh, sheepus. That's really far on the ground.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
You don't know Australia? It's a real country, probably. I'm pretty sure it's real.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jug's case.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information.
What a hobby Aussie is. Like a hobby Australian.
Of his organization.
Chaotic, thank you for the follow.
Even if he abides by the
welcome to the hive mind.
He will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance?
They're all just so evil.
Okay. So we got one evidence. Yes, the pool did it. Oh, this is all of the...
There's an important-looking basin over here. And it's full of water.
Must be the water from the primordial sea.
This is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Okay, that's two. Stonks. Maybe there's something in the stonks. Thank you for the dancing, Lulus.
Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
There's a name too.
Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
They probably belong to the victims.
You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here? And then they were turned into water. And all the boxes of things.
So next time you drink a glass of water, just remember that somebody got dissolved in it. Oh, that's awful. Drink soda instead. Soda would never do this to you. Just a small dive won't hurt anyone. Well, if we're not from Fontaine, we'll be oh, we can't go in. No. If we're not from Fontaine, we're fine, right? This is where we find out Traveler was adopted and she's actually from Fontaine.
Here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There's so many. Quick, chug 'em, Paimon.
Mixing in progress.
Oh.
Ready to drink?
Water was never good for you, Ja. It was always people. There's people in the water, Ja. There's people in the water. For legal reasons that they do. Where's my favorite? Oh, that's my favorite gamer. Well, today isn't a collab stream with Lori. Wow, how are you doing today? That definitely proves that this is where they produce in.
Yep, it's super obvious.
There's a dark joke within that. I mean, we're already 70% water. What's a little bit more? Oh, there they go.
What's this over
Sounds
here?
like Springs of Yellowstone where people...
Looks like some kind of place for research.
That sounds terrifying.
Aims to verify verify Jacob Ingold's research
Hot
conclusions
springs?
on the primordial sea.
Are they
and
like
used
really
his theory
hot?
as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Boiling hot acid. That is terrifying. Oh, calm down, Paimon.
Traveler, Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Where's the undercurrent? Oh, that's so scary. The goal of the researcher.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here, Vache.
Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
He is the researcher!
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these...
A code name.
experiments?
Oh, that's terrifying. He signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably even here.
Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye. Maybe he was trying to find a solution for the place getting dissolved underwater. Maybe that's it.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But...
who really is this Vache?
we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalet wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
There must be more, right? I love that I get a V to navigate and then I get nothing. So we did the bottles, we got the experiment table, we got... we still can't climb a wall. We got this one, we got this one. We got the little boxes. Is that not everything?
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Yes, I definitely want to snack on stuff that dissolves people. Sounds excellent. Paimon, I found it.
Really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
She kept book. Yes.
Then
get him, gamer.
You found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
She made a list of baby names?
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was... Marcel. Wait.
He's the descendant of...
Oh,
she.
Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
I figured it out. Holy sheep, Dark Master, welcome back! Long time no see.
Haven't figured it out yet?
Oh. You respect the opera, let's go!
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the...
I was
You've already
waiting for
had
you to
this
say
scene,
that.
right? Objection!
As
Dramatic last
expected of my
second.
partner. I just
Objection.
knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
Until I'm done.
Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Yes, and while you've been sitting there doing nothing, I studied the blade. You'll say you've never heard of Vache, but he's your freaking dad.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Aw, sheep.
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything.
Oh,
After
he
your
took the
lover,
name
Mia
that...
was dissolved. You kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's
Ben, good to
has
see you.
now
Welcome
been
back. Hope you're having a good one today.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
Pew, 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 pew.
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Papa, having an alright day, eating a sandwich? Will you leave me the crust, Ben?
Your
Can I have the crust?
determination.
I'm doing excellent today. I think this is the finale for this
Mr.
clip.
Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you. What for? Have you ever paid attention to me?
Well,
Ever
that's life,
empathized
bruv.
with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Poor guy.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Do you
Poor
all
guy.
see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that.
You could stand in
And
the fountain.
that accursed Callus still
Like,
got the better
like it's
of
also
me.
an untoasted.
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles.
Reincarnated as
to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me!
Papa.
save
So
Vignier.
hi! Welcome to the show.
promise.
Hope you're having a good one today.
Made a promise. Vignier. Vignier. Please, Vignier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
Poor guy.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
He doesn't get to
Fine
fight.
by
He's gonna
me.
be so
I
mad.
was in a bad mood, but after a show like that,
Objection!
I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial
Can I hand him to you
disappearances
personally?
case.
I mean, normal size of comment. Yay! He's really cute.
The
child.
man now known as Marcel was
really
originally
cute.
named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an
Very
underwater
normal, thank you,
expedition,
Zane.
Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the
Genshin became
primordial
Ace
sea
Attorney just for
and
this
was
season.
dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge.
Hello today, Pawns, and excellent. How are you?
Vacher's machinations,
Highly normal.
that he was eventually
right?
successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Imagine you're not in the audience and you missed this and you have to find out through the papers. That would suck. Anyway, subscribe today.
The final verdict regarding the
and join the
charges
Discord
against Mr.
server.
Vacher.
Perfect segue, I know. So you guys can see whenever I go live. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Dun 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 dun.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guilty, bruv.
Guards, take Vacher away.
She is the epitome of I've done nothing.
Good. It's what he deserves.
Good job, me.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Polite? Well-spoken?
Bring the backup!
Nico! Hi!
He's
Welcome,
hurt so
welcome!
many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
She's still sad.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
Sorry, it's very tragic, very sad.
Has finally come. You can rest easy
And
now,
the music goes hard.
Justice has been
The end of the Archon quest? Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah. I really enjoyed this one.
It's finally over.
Very, very long. Navia, my beloved. Ow, ow. We haven't even done our dailies today. Oh, wait, we did. We did. Good.
See, Papa. Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
And suddenly another disappearance
Well now,
happens.
hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama?
It's like
The
Jekyll
villain
and
has been caught,
Hyde.
justice has been served, past wrongs have been
You
righted,
still got the best
and
parts
it's a
left
big ol'
of
happy
the Archon
ending.
quest.
Since
I will
it's
have
been
to
such
call
a
it
great
quits
show,
here. It's been
I'll just
way
let
too
the
long.
false
I need to go have a
accusations
dinner
against me
chat. I'm so
slide.
hungry.
Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
How much
Please
longer
wait
is it,
just
Nico?
one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real
Feed the
criminal?
sleeper. I'm hungry.
Isn't it time for
You can eat
side
the chat.
characters like me to exit stage left?
Which I probably another 30 minutes.
Please respect the laws of
okay.
Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Well, I can't leave anyway, can
Through
I?
evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case.
Imagine you're in the
guilty
audience for
party
the
has been
epilogue,
identified,
and you really got
and
pee.
thus, it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Get your own ticket, bro.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
And smile. Oh heck yeah, let me distract you for a little bit, Kyle.
What's with this
Keep
verdict?
up your great work.
Is your
No,
justice
you!
machine malfunctioning?
Keep being amazing.
This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
So the husband declared guilty by the Oratrice.
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court.
Oh no.
We must accept the guilty verdict.
Straight to jail.
Guards,
I think he just really wants to
please
fight
take
someone.
the suspect into custody per court protocol.
God damn it, what did he do this time? Oh, are we getting DMCA? Of course we're getting DMCA music. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's the bit from the trailer. Oh, the music. Sad chat can't hear it. That's so sad, so tragic. Can we get like 5 gifted? Ba-ba-ba. Live on stream, ayo? He's transforming. He's Morbenta. Can we get some Morbenta? Oh shit, that music slaps. Dun dun. Oh. We got injured. I was gonna say someone actually won against Tortellini, but we do that like every week.
What? What's going on?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However,
I broke the
according
rule
to
of
the rules
non-interrupt
established at the
transformation.
conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself. I mean, yippee.
Me. I had
She's not the judge for nothing. Oh, he's not the judge for
I
nothing.
don't know what happened there either. Hey,
There's been so many rumors about who Nuvalet really is.
What does Lady Farina mean?
I hope he is the dragon. I hope he's the Hydro Dragon. Because, okay, was that not a whole bit?
She says she
Hold
has
up, Jeff.
no idea either, but that's
Was there not a whole bit
impossible.
that, like, it's
Didn't
raining
she
because the
create
Hydro
the
Archon is
Oratrice
crying?
herself?
What if he was crying about Navia's dad earlier? Thank you. Welcome to X-Files.
Yeah, but are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that
You
the
should go to
judgment
jail.
could be mistaken?
For SVA
or
portrays
be the
her so
result of
well.
some
Yeah.
sort of random
As a
mishap?
character.
Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the
The
Oratrice's
A-Work
result.
excellent though.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging
Increase the goalpost attempts to cover up mistakes.
Time for this performance to
Stitching?
end.
Wait, that's funny.
As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
You should go to jail. I mean...
So you're saying we shouldn't
yes, you should go to jail.
What she just said?
Toodaloo. Ah.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Wait to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
For now, he's in jail.
Right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now.
Poor soda lady.
After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Don't just send him to jail. Like that. Let me hear your beautiful voice.
Monsieur Nervalet, that power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Justice. I'm justice. Holy sheepus. He's also taller than Baizu, which means tallest apart from maybe Itzo? Let's talk to someone else before we leave. Wasn't there something? Ah, okay, we can't climb on the stage. Boo! So dramatic and proper for some reason. I like it. I don't know why. Nico, is he secretly your type? Trying to stitch your mistakes? Wait, that's really cool. I like that. No stage climbing. Boo! I did have him. I did have Euros a couple days ago. It was really good. I don't even care that there was garlic in it. Definitely not my type at all. Wait, is that real or slash sarcasm?
Quick, stop him!
Where you go?
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Shouldn't you be in prison?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Jailbreak.
Stop resisting
Euros!
arrest!
It's so good.
Or we'll add another charge to
I've
the
never
list.
dated someone like Farina.
No,
Same.
wait. I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache?
Freaking fountain. I would be the only ticket to your
all
dead
records
wife.
of that name. So, unless...
Because she annoying. Reminds me of my annoying little sister.
You've already been convicted.
I meant her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Fountain of Lucien? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never...
Yep, and you're going to jail and never see her again.
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things.
Valid.
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray their instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
Humans? Please
Very
give
well.
me that crumb.
I
Oh,
will
the entire
grant your
bread.
request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands,
well?
Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you.
My
Your
delusions, they're coming true, Ja. Mr. Our grandpa isn't human? Bring Marcel to the fountain plaza. What if I drown him in the fountain? I mean, normal says the comments. What if someone peed in the water in Fontaine? What? There's still no toilets in Genshin, by the way. We've had like 5 mentions of bathroom visits. And still no toilets in Genshin. Kyle, thank you for the wings. I appreciate it. Lulu, no!
Place?
Hello!
You said she's here.
Rain,
But
hi!
what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea.
And even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
And I back to the people who turn to water that where the pee go.
Yes, that's
Oh no.
it. So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache.
What a beautiful conclusion to this quest. Guess what, Lulu? You're pregnant! And it's mine!
I'm finally here for you!
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache, why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember.
But close enough. I'm getting my ear pierced. Heck yeah! I hope you picked some nice piercings to use. Hey, I got a couple of those.
Suffered for over
Make sure not to sleep on that side of your face/ear for a little. It really hurts. You held hands with Rain without gloves?
Nothing else mattered
No?
to me.
I mean, no, you're officer.
I must be dreaming.
Lion! I hear mommy voice will be
my feelings
singing.
like this?
Oh, you're a bit late, Lion.
Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without
We're just in time.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
What a satisfying conclusion to this quest.
I would have continued
Unprotected
to
hands
pursue
all
my
day.
love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed
Pregnant
in the
nipples, the
Palais
horse.
Pneumonia itself. If not for you,
I gotta go get the
I
milk.
would at least have been able to take care of my
What are you saying?
and she would not have grown
Most
old
satisfying
and
to
died
watch.
alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
Ayo.
I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonade. I'm Azine.
This is wild.
The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore.
Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
Get wrecked. Imagine sitting in jail for the rest of your life thinking of that. You're not kidding. This is wild, right?
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vigniere's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vigniere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Moira. Moira! It looks like I didn't meet Vigniere back then either. They must have wanted me to learn Marcel here from the very beginning.
Yeah. She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please. Have mercy.
Well, you killed a bunch of people, bro. What do you think's gonna happen?
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vigniere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache?
Vache.
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 Drown.
That got really dark for Genshin. Holy sheep. I just witnessed a Moira. In-game, no mercy. No mercy, to. And you got redacted. Good. Oh. More
Finally, we
rain.
have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful on its own way, though.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
But he still died.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Yeah, time to go shopping. Minority, what do you want? Croissants? You want some croissants?
Now
to
that
see
I
him at the
believe.
fountain earlier
I'm
after
easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Aww,
This
croissant.
time, though,
Can't wait for
everyone in
Navia. I
Poisson
can't wait for the
and even
diver
many
guy.
people
He's
from
so
the court
cute.
all attended.
I want more. We got to see him for like 10 freaking seconds.
That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of
Croissant
demoiselle
to get
all
a croissant. Croissant.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have.
By the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Thanks to our stream, how are we feeling,
over me.
I'm
Wanted
feeling
to know for an
mods.
answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature.
Thank you, Nico. I appreciate it. I was so EP.
We've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial
I
disappearance
might get pizza.
case.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like cooking anymore. Too late.
About that. She's always been
I invested in this one.
So
Yay!
now her wishes finally come true too.
I want
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Curry pizza. No, I'll order something.
To look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took
Arby's.
Florand out for a meal.
We got the meats.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vashay's headquarters, Florand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Florand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case
I
has
had
finally been
Arby's
solved,
the other day.
perhaps it
Goober,
will
I'm so
slowly begin to
jealous.
fade
I
from the
crave
public
curry. I just wish I knew how to make it.
Oh,
You can get ready-made
actually,
sauces.
There's still one last thing I need to do.
Just heat them up in a pot. And the
I
tide
should
like
pay a
sea
visit
water.
to my father's
I'll
grave
see
and
myself
tell him the
out.
truth
Hey.
of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me.
Posted a picture of the curly
Miss
fries in the
Navia.
food channel. Thank you, Goober.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Oh, he's crying. Yeah, nice. Like, yeah. Did we do it? Epilogue in it. God damn it.
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there.
You don't have a food channel. Put them in media, sir.
That figure.
Thank you, Goober. We do have a recipe channel. Maybe we should rename it into food.
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
Huh? Oh, he's really cute.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But
No crying, it's just raining.
I doubt I've grown to the
Oh,
point
terrible
that
day
even the
for
Chief
rain.
Justice would feel
Bleh.
compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will
Yeah, you
stop
guys want some
apologizing for
iced tea?
now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever
Slip
since that
some
day,
dust. Stay hydrated.
I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus
I'll be
made the
visiting the
choice he did for
States
his
soon.
daughter.
I will be going to
But as a
Arby's
suicide, and for
Lion.
many people completely unrelated to him.
I hope I can
And
get the
in
cardboard
end,
cuddles to you.
From a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Merch again?
So
oh,
you're
the cardboard cutouts are
that's cold on the outside, but
are on me, by the way.
Huh? That reminds me of Silver.
If it's merch, though, you should message them, yeah.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Novelette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave. Get on your feet. I will get her to walk one day.
But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Use your feet.
No. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Once he talks to Navia and Novelette. Oh, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Novelette is still standing around there.
I want to talk to him. I need his voice again.
Catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Hello. He's so cute.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your
Talk to Navia
respects
first.
to her father?
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see.
Can I still do it after?
Then is there something that I can help you with?
What happened to Ed Sheeran? He went to jail.
Well,
it's
pretty hard to run into you like this.
To see the cutout in person. Thank you again.
So
but the cutout is on me. Please message me after stream.
If that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us
Jail
solve
time
one of
for
the
Ed.
greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
About water from the primordial sea. Oh god, I just want to screenshot him.
Court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is
There
already
goes
quite
that
accurate.
instruction. I can watch it on YouTube
surmise
later,
that Vache
right?
and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Teyvat's life
Midnight
forms were first
Mote!
born
Thank you
from
for the
that
follow, I
special sea.
appreciate it!
You could
It's
say
probably
it nurtured
guarding
much of the
Tortellini.
life on this planet.
So it really was where
Oh, the
everything
wolf-looking
began.
guy.
It makes sense to call it primordial.
I'm excited for the next
But
update
today, the
Thank you
primordial
for
sea
the
no longer exists on the planet's surface.
you.
What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Novelette. But if that's the case, then why would people...
It was mostly just
at least
ice.
people from Fontaine dissolve in that kind of water.
Indeed.
just have
Why
handcuffs
would the
after
primordial
all?
sea, which was known
Ow,
to
ow.
engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
Mysterious.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
So you're single. You're ready. Anyway.
That the sea levels will
Prophecy.
rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the
know.
people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about
Are
covers
you
all
single?
the main
Me?
points.
Always.
Yes,
Ask
up
if he's
to the
single.
present, I think we reached a
Need to
point
hold
where we
hands
have no
unprotected
choice
with
but to
him?
confront this
Always.
prophecy directly.
But he's wearing gloves,
Rumors
Chad. He
have
thought
it that
ahead.
this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro?
What? I know.
Wow. This
You
is
are
the
Lulu.
first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy
I don't
have already
strike
proven
Chad as
correct.
the person who would
The
date.
rising
I
sea
know.
levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine
And you
to be
are in fact
dissolved.
correct.
We should be more vigilant
And Lulu
and
also
stay on the
is.
watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also
Ow, ow,
always
ow,
taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for
I'm sure
this
he's single.
purpose.
He's in the Hoyoverse
If the
game.
rumors were
It's
true,
illegal to be married
then
inside a
perhaps this
Hoyoverse
prophecy
game.
is the
Unless you're
conundrum left
NPC.
to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Your measurement. About Tortellini.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached
Bet he
its
has
conclusion.
Arby's.
However, I still
He's got
believe the
the meat.
judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
Toasties!
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
She'd like to know
For many
if there's any
years, I have been
capitalistic
quite aware
entrepreneur
that the Oratrice
companionship
does not simply
possibilities
mechanically
available.
repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored,
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though. The time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
At least he
If
can't go
we
anywhere.
did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
if you ask Paimon,
Gas money's
the only
$10.
compensation he'll want is a
Asking the real
no-holds-barred
question.
fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About my sibling?
Your
He will know
sibling.
nothing.
Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen
I
anyone
hope
who
Farina
matches that
will be
description.
exposed later on. I hope she goes to jail for like
if he
10
ever
minutes.
stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure
Sword
he
funds!
followed our
Oh,
laws
yeah,
to the
sword
letter
funds!
and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles.
Da-da-da.
Is there anything
Exclamation
else
mark
you'd like to
chat
ask
for
me
sword
about?
funds. Da-da-da. I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with
Now
you.
that you mentioned
It will soon be
your
time for me to
Monsieur
leave this
Novelet.
blissful tranquility behind.
Thank you,
and
Storm, for the
return to
tip
Palais
command.
Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Nah, he's like
Crime
me.
and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point.
Tip the fedora. Milady!
Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Milady! Yay! He's straight up. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. What a beautiful end screen. Don't let me lick his boot. Oh, god damn it! Memory of running stream. Chat when I'm gone for like 12 hours. Ah! Alright! There goes that interaction, dang it. Are you speaking yours? Eh? That's all I got time for today, chat. I do apologize. I will see you in the turrets of capitalism. Yeet. 169 total points to yeet stuff at the CP. Don't forget. New song cover coming out in a day and a little bit. 1 day away tomorrow, this time exactly. You will be able to find this over on the Tube's exclamation mark cover in the chat. Go bookmark it right now. Soon to be Cults of Capitalism. That's true. Also, chat, if you haven't seen them yet, these are our new subby badges coming next Saturday. Some of them are changing, so if you're currently on 1, 2, 3 months, 18 months and over of subby badges, someone you're pregnant for 18 months. Your subby badges will be changing on Saturday, and I have a lore mango coming out! Exclamation mark lore in the chat, so go bookmark the page to read it first. Coming out on the 1st of September. Not that long away, chat. A little bit, like 10 days or so. Let's go. Thank you for stream today, Lulu. Thank you for enduring me for over 6 hours today. I didn't have a stream this long planned, yet here we are. Thank you for all your generous donations today, chat. Thank you for your stone capitalism dollars. I highly appreciate it. Will you be combining our commissions for cult rules after you've read them? I will pick the best ones and they will go into the cult rules scroll. I will handwrite them for you. And the best, let's say 7 cult rules will receive a little prize. No raid today, chat. Just go head on over to the new YouTube video. Let me pin it on top so you guys can find it after the stream. Go check this out. These are all of your confessions from our last confession booth stream for a little bit. I will do one again in the future, so don't worry about it, chat. I'll do one again in the future. No raid, just true. What? I'm gonna go get some pizza. Bye. Thank you for the wonderful stream today, chat. I wish all of my black rams a wonderful good night. Don't let the degenerates bite you. I love you. You're valid. Goodbye and good night. No pineapple pizza and Jovi pizza. Bye-bye.